Hey guys, welcome back to ASMR Retro, and happy Halloween everybody. Hope you're having a good one and a safe one. And today marks the final day of my Halloween 2023 special. But we got one more video to go. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre watch along, and this is the original 1974, I believe, version. So I'm just gonna watch the movie, eat some popcorn, and have a good time. So if you want to watch along, I'll do a countdown. When I say play, I'll press play. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. It's pretty terrifying, dude. So here we got the credits rolling here. The opening credits. I haven't actually seen this movie in years, but I watched it quite a bit. Okay, here we go. Here's the narration. The film which you're about to see is an account of the tragedy which befell a group of 5 youths, in particular Sally Hardesty and her invalid brother Franklin. It is all the more tragic that they were young, but had they lived very, very long lives they could not have experienced, nor would they have wished to see as much of the mad and macabre as they were to see that day. For them, an idyllic summer afternoon drive became a nightmare. The events of that day were to lead to the discovery of one of the most bizarre crimes in the annals of American history, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What a great opening narration there. Really sets the mood, even though it's not a true story. It's loosely based on some dude, but August 18, 1973. Okay. We just got darkness. So far we hear some random sounds. Grab some popcorn here while this is happening. So somebody's taking pictures of corpses. And you hear that creepy camera, old school camera sound. I guess this is supposed to be the investigators or cops taking pictures, or, well, we'll see, we'll find out. Maybe, maybe not. Now we see a shot of a corpse, charred corpse. Looks like it's a charred corpse. I don't know what to tell, but it could just be a regular corpse. It's in a cemetery, so I guess they put the corpses. They dug up corpses and then put it in a sort of weird artwork, human corpse artwork, on top of somebody's tombstone. It's very disturbing indeed. I get a slow zoom out to reveal it, and hear the news report in the background. Definitely creepy. Crazy stuff there. Especially for back then, this must have shocked the hell out of people. Okay, got some nice fog rolling by to set the mood. Drink some water here. Just drinking water because if I drink pop, then I'm going to be, burping and stuff. So now I got some more credits here. Like I said, I watched this movie many times when I first started really getting into horror movies. And at first, surprisingly, I actually hated this movie. I thought it was crap. Because I heard so much about it. Everybody knows the name of this movie, whether they've seen it or not. And I was expecting like an over-the-top gore fest, which it really isn't. It's over-the-top, but there is some gore, but not that much. And my stomach physically hurt after watching this. I was like, what did I just see? But then I found myself like thinking about the movie a lot. And then me and my brother, I watched it with him, and we were like talking about it a lot and like quoting a lot of the parts from the movie. And I'm like, you know what? I actually think I like this movie. And then I watched it again and again. I'm like, okay, this is actually pretty cool. But yeah, it took a while to grow on me, that's for sure. I'm not sure why they're showing shots of the sun. You know, like close-up shots of the sun plasma or whatever that stuff is coming off. But anyways, now we're on the road. We got some roadkill, of course. Armadillo dead on the road or something. And then we get a Scooby van in this movie. So we got these people on a road trip, I guess. Let's see. Turn it up a bit so I can hear what's going on. Yeah, so it's like this green van. This guy's setting up a ramp because the girl's brother is in a wheelchair. Okay, so they roll him out. I think he's got to go to the washroom. Oh yeah, because he hands him a can or something. Oh jeez, he's unzipping. Did they really have to show that part? Get it, he's going to the washroom. Okay, and they're just waiting. A truck drives by. Oh, snap. Oh, Franklin's a wheelchair guy. He gets, somehow he rolls down the hill and goes flying off of his wheelchair. And he's dead. No, I'm kidding, he's not dead. Yeah, he's okay, he's okay. What is this? Okay, now they're all back in the van. Okay, now one girl's reading like a astrological sign book or something like that. Something's in retrograde. Retrograde. ASMR retrograde. And she's saying it's bad. Saturn's in retrograde. Therefore something bad's gonna happen. I don't know, bro. So now they're driving by the cemetery. This guy looks like he's drunk out of his mind. Okay, she's looking for her. One girl's looking for her granddaddy's grave. Alright. Franklin is trying to get out of the van, but they didn't set up the ramp, so he's stuck there. Get some more popcorn. It's pretty stale. It's probably because house where Granddad used to sell his cattle. Talking about how they kill cows. They bash them with a big sledgehammer. Showed a picture of a suffering cow. They don't really want to see that, but hopefully they don't do it that way anymore. He's like, they don't do it like that anymore. They just use a big air gun, shoots a bolt in their head. I was complaining about the heat. I'll pulls out this little jackknife. Big mistake. They're like, hey, hitchhiker, should we pick him up? Never pick up a hitchhiker. Should have listened to that girl. He is weird looking. Not to judge a book by its cover, but... Okay, so they pick him up. Nice wide shot there. Frankly, that's, I think we just picked up Dracula. Now you see the guy they picked up. Very odd looking dude. He's saying that his brother and grandfather worked at the slaughterhouse. The hitchhiker's talking about how he hates the air gun. He prefers a sledgehammer. It's like they died better that way. Yeah, it's like this little pouch. Looks like it's made out of some roadkill animal. And he has pictures of, so yeah, I guess he was he used to work at the slaughterhouse as a sledgehammer guy, and he's showing him some pictures. Wait, now he's talking about head cheese. They take the head and they boil it. And they scrape all the flesh away from the bone. They use everything. They throw nothing away. The jowls and the muscles and the eyes. And the nose and the gums. Then boil it into jelly. It's like, it's really good. You like it? Franklin's like, oh, yeah, I like it. It's good. This guy's definitely office rocker. Franklin's playing with his jackknife, and the guy sees it, and he grabs it from him. And he's looking at it as if he's like worshipping it. Now he cuts his own hand. And they're all freaking out. Look, what is wrong with this guy? That was a pretty good effect, I guess. And he's just laughing away. We'll just call him the hitchhiker until I figure out his name. And he gives the knife back to Franklin. He's like, thanks, bro. And they're all just watching. has another knife. It's like looks like a razor, like those old school shaving razors. He puts it back, thankfully. Okay, so I guess it was him taking the pictures in the beginning of the corpses, probably. He's got his camera. He pulls it out. And he's just looking at them through the camera and giggling. And he took a picture of Franklin. And he's like, can you take me to my house? I live right off this road. And they're like, I don't know, bro. And he's like, you could have dinner with us. I think there would be dinner. What's this? Oh, is that the picture? Oh, it's a Polaroid. And he shows it to Franklin. Oh, I guess it's... oh, yeah. It's like it didn't turn out too good. He's like, it's a nice picture. You can pay me now $2. Like $2 in 1974 dollars. That's like $300,000 today. That's what it comes out to. So now he opens up this tinfoil thing, puts the picture on it. What's he looking for now in his pouch? Putting something on top of there. Oh, something like gunpowder or something like that. Lights a match. And it ignites. Well, they didn't like the picture, so right, he's got to destroy it. And he puts it back in his pouch. Oh, and now he pulls out the razor and... oh snap, he cuts Franklin's arm. They're all freaking out. They stop the van and kick his ass out. And he's like running along with the van and he's kicking the side of it. And he's smearing blood on the van. He's giving him some raspberries, or what do you call that? The guy's messed up. Damn. Never pick up hitchhikers, folks. Excuse me. Let's listen to Franklin's horoscope. It's gonna be a disturbing day or whatever she said. Now you read somebody else's horoscope and it's like everyone has a bad one. This guy's staring up at the sun. This genius over here. So this is like some old gas station. up to. Okay, here we go. Here's the old man. They ask him to fill her up. It's like, we got no gas. Tank is empty. Like, transport will be there tomorrow morning. And he asked them, oh yeah, they're asking about the old Franklin place. So Franklin and his sister Sally are looking for, I guess, their grandfather's old house or something like that. The old guy's like, you don't want to go around in some old house. You're liable to get hurt. Oh, his father, Franklin's father, owns it. It's like, I got some good barbecue here. Why don't you stick around here for a while? It's like them girls don't want to go mess around that old house. So that old guy reminds me a lot of Vince McMahon for some reason. I don't know why. And when me and my brother first watched this, we would always compare him to Vince McMahon and laugh. And now that Vince McMahon's older, he reminds me of that guy even more. And the girls are buying some Coca-Cola. Franklin sees some of that guy's blood on his knife. On his knife. Franklin's questioning, how can somebody cut their own hand like that? I was like, do you think I made him mad? I think I said something to make him mad. The other guy's just like laughing. Alright, and you got some barbecue. That's a pretty small bag to feed that many people, but... And she sees the blood smeared on the side of the van. Sally, that is. Okay, so now they're heading out with limited gas. I don't know if that's smart, but I hope they don't eat that barbecue. Oh, that's gross. Sally's using that knife to open her Coke bottle, or to cut the barbecue. Same knife that guy used to cut his hand. this ominous feeling, even though that's not the house where stuff happens. But I thought it was when I first watched it. Has some like sausage or something from the barbecue that he's still eating, and now they're looking at the blood. Franklin's like, you don't think that guy's trying to follow us, do you? Just staring at that blood. It's like, where's my knife? And now they're inside the old house. Just inspecting the older rooms. Man, it's a pretty rundown house, jeez. They used to live there. She said she lived there when she was 8. So how can the place get this rundown after like what, 10, 15 years? It's that rundown. The wallpaper peeling off. So now one guy's upstairs, he's looking around. The walls are crumbling. It's like, oh, and he sees like a nest of like spider. Oh, that's disgusting. A nest of spiders. And it's making noise like, and those spiders don't make that noise, but now we're back to Franklin outside. He's trying to wheel himself inside, I guess. He's struggling a little bit. Let's get up a little. I don't know, those are porch steps or something like that. And finally spits out that damn sausage. And finally gets up. And he's still struggling a little bit. He's looking up, listening to everybody else have fun, and he's downstairs by himself. Okay. He's still just, it's a very long shot. Looks like he's getting more and more angry. Man, they're having a blast up there. And now Franklin's imitating them, laughing and stuff like that. Mocking them. It's like, it's actually pretty funny. He's mad. He's just mad that he's not up there having fun with everybody else. If I have any more fun today, I don't think I'm gonna be able to take it. He tries to roll away and he like hits something against the door frame or something like that. Oh yeah, he hit his arm, his injured arm. Now they're asking about the old swimming hole. It doesn't used to be a trail, but behind those two old sheds. guess. Going out to the old swimming hole. I think we'll see in about an hour. And he sees something on the floor. Looks like a bunch of old bones or something. Pile of, but also has feathers and stuff. It's like Sally. And he looks up and he sees some kind of bone thing hanging from the door frame. Alright, now we got the couple running out to the swimming hole. I don't see a path, or a swimming hole. Okay, got a faraway shot of them running as if somebody was watching them, kinda. And swimming hole is basically just a hole now, no more water. Okay, it's another making fun of Franklin a little bit. And now he looks up and he sees a farmhouse. So this nearby farmhouse has a generator, which runs on gasoline, obviously. So now they're walking over there to ask to borrow some. See an old tree with like cans and stuff hanging off of it, which is strange. An old stopwatch. I've seen an old barn. And you just know something's wrong. You should not be going there. So now they find this area where there's all these old cars, and they're kind of hidden by this like netting thing. And you can assume that those are the cars of the victims that they've killed over the years. I mean, that's where they get the gasoline too. And they found the generator. Okay. So they're walking around trying to find the front of the house. It's like, is anybody here? Hello. Looks like a nice enough house. Alright, this is where it's gonna get disturbing. You wouldn't expect it because the house looks nice compared to that old rundown house they were just at. So they're knocking on the front door. Oh, is anybody home? Knocked a few times, and he sees a tooth on the floor there. He picks it up. Who would pick up a tooth? He's like, I got something for you. And he puts it in her hand. And it's like, oh. What a creep. So he knocks on the door and it just swings open. He's like, hello. Hello. Just know something bad's about to happen. So the girl walks outside onto some one of those swinging chair things. So he goes inside. Never go inside somebody's house, especially in Texas. So he sees a room, and there's like all these cattle heads there, cattle skulls or something like that, and a deer head, and he hears some weird noises. Kind of sounds like a pig squealing. Why on earth would he go inside in that situation? So he walks to the door, he trips, and oh my god, there's Leatherface. Boom. Hits him with a hammer, and he's a goner. And he's just twitching, his whole body's twitching. Oh, he hits him again with the hammer. I found that very disturbing, the whole twitching thing. And then he just slams the door shut, like a metal door. And the girl's outside, she's like, Kurt or Kirk, I don't know, but now she's gonna go in the house to investigate. Big mistake, lady. So she goes inside the house. Hear creepy, ominous music. And she sees a different room. I think she hears something. She walks in and she trips. People are very clumsy in this movie. But it's a room with like all these feathers and bones on the floor. And she looks up and sees a chicken in a cage, which disturbs her for some reason. Yeah, she sees like a bunch of bones, big bones, teeth, a jawbone, definitely human, a foot. A hand, an arm. Looks like a dog dog head. Ooh, some crazy artwork structure with a human skull. It's like, lady, you walked into the wrong house. Oh, there's another human skull hanging from the ceiling. Looks like a skull cap. All kinds of bones, some animal, some human. This is one messed up room. There's a rib cage. And she starts throwing up. She's in shock. Why don't you get the hell out of there? So she tries to leave. Oh, there's Leatherface. Starts chasing after her. She almost makes out, but Leatherface grabs her. She's freaking out, of course. And brings her into the room. Oh, this is terrible. Oh. He puts her on a meat hook. That is horrific. he's looking for his knife. It's like, Sally, I gave it to you. And she's like, no, I gave it back to you. And he's like, no. So now the hippie looking guy is like, okay, let me go look for the couple. I don't know what their names are. So Sally can't find the knife, so she gives up. It's starting to get dark, so like I went to go look for the couple. So now it's just Sally and Franklin left by the van. Oh yeah, Kirk, that's one of their names. So the hippie guy's like Kirk. He's not really that much of a hippie, but for back then he wasn't. He was just an average looking everyday person, I guess. It's been a long day indeed. Oh yeah, Pam, what's the other girl's name? It's like, Sally, do you believe in all that retrograde Saturn stuff? And just like, everything means something. It's like, what the hell does that mean? She's getting kind of frustrated with Franklin. It's like, forget it, nothing. Okay, so now back to the guy looking for Kurt. Sun's getting real low, big guy. It's a nice shot. And of course he is coming across the old farmhouse, or not the old farmhouse, but the farmhouse. And he's looking for them. He's like, hello, is anybody home? He's knocking on the front door. Bad idea. Trying to look inside. Doesn't see nothing. He turns around. And he sees, what is that? Was that like their jacket or something? Something, article of clothing that one of them was wearing, I guess. There's like, are you guys in here? Quit playing games, guys. Quit messing around. Kinda hear something. Okay, you guys. Come on out. And he walks about to walk into that back room. And he's looking at the cattle skulls. And he sees the bloody hook, but she's not there. He sees an old freezer. Here's a noise. And he opens it. And he sees, I guess, the girl. She wasn't dead yet. And oh, here comes Leatherface. I don't know if that was an axe or what. That was a hammer, I guess. And he puts her back in the freezer. looks out the window. Alright, nobody else. So where's all these people coming from? Okay. There's this chainsaw. And he's all stressed out. Looks like he's stressed out for some reason. That is grotesque. You get a nice close-up of his face and I can see what he actually looks like. Of course, with the mask on. Okay. Now it's nighttime. Get a shot of the moon. A very, very, very long shot of the moon. That was like a 5-minute shot of the moon. So now Sally's honking the horn repeatedly to try to signal. It's like, where are these guys? They're screaming, Jerry, 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 Jerry. Okay. Franklin's like, we should go to that gas station and get help. I mean, he's kind of right, but kind of not right. Sally wants to go look for them, and Franklin's like, no, that's not a good idea. Franklin's holding the flashlight. Franklin's like, I'm gonna honk the horn one more time, and if they don't come, then we'll go look for them. And he noticed that they took the keys. He's totally freaking out. And she's trying to get the flashlight from Franklin. And Franklin wants to go with him. So he gave me the flashlight. She's like, I can't push you down that hill. It's like, never mind, I'll just go without the flashlight. He wants to go with her, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. It's like, I can't keep up with you. He's trying. Alright, so they walk off. There's another shot of the moon. And they're screaming for Jerry. And she's pushing him through like a very wooded area and struggling. It's getting thicker and thicker out there, the wooded area. Like I thought I heard something. And they see the farmhouse. or something, and damn, there's Leatherface out of nowhere, and boom. Franklin gets a chainsaw to the gut, and he just gets carved up. Can't see too much because it's pretty dark, and Sally's freaking out. She finally realizes, I better start running. So she's running, totally freaked out. I'm guessing she's gonna trip any second now. You still hear the chainsaw in the background. I don't know if he's chasing. I guess he must be chasing her. Yep, he's chasing her. There's no way he'd be able to keep up with her, especially holding a big chainsaw. But he's trying his best. He's a pretty fast runner. Maybe he has Jason Voorhees type teleportation powers. Just keep running. She stopped to scream for some reason. Just keep going. She's getting caught up in the wood, the branches. I think her hair is stuck or something. She gets free. She's running and freaking the heck out. And she shows up at some old house, I guess. Tries to open the door, but it's locked. Leatherface is still after her. Here comes. Oh, he's at the farmhouse. Yeah, that's the farmhouse. Okay, I didn't recognize it. Okay. Screaming for help. She runs upstairs. Wait, why is Leatherface cutting through his own door? Guess he doesn't have a key. He left the key. And he runs upstairs. She runs upstairs, and there's this, what looks like an old man corpse on a rocking chair. And definitely a old lady corpse. Yeah, that person's definitely dead. So she runs back downstairs, but Leatherface is there. He gets to the door. He gets startled when he sees her. That's pretty funny. And then she decides to just jump out the window. Can move. Ooh, that must have hurt. And Leatherface is like, hey, I'm not jumping out that damn window. So she's beat up pretty bad. Leatherface runs down the steps. Better start running. Okay, there she's off. Back into the dark forest of doom. Stop screaming, he can hear you. Man, Leatherface does not give up. She's stumbling a bit. Is she gonna fall? Is she gonna fall? Man, Leatherface has been practicing some long distance running, some marathon running. He doesn't have the physique for it, but he's keeping up. It's pretty impressive. He's got his cardio. He never skips cardio day, I guess. Okay, so she's still running. Oh, she's runs into She's knocked out for a second. Then she comes to her senses, and oh snap, oh snap. He's like right there. Feels like a video game when you're trying to run away from some boss or something. Oh, he's pretty close. He's pretty close. Oh, where's this? I think this is the gas station that they were at before. She's screaming for help. It's locked. She goes in the other door, and there's the Vince McMahon guy. And he's like, whoa, come on now, come on. Calm down. So you're alright, you're okay. Take it easy. And she's freaking out. So he goes to look outside. He doesn't see anything. Close to the door. He's like, there's nobody out there now. He's like, take it easy. It's like, there's no phone here. He's like, take it easy. He's like, I'll get the truck. Take it easy. He's like, take it easy. So he leaves for a second. She's by herself and she's just kind of like having a panic attack. She's looking around. And she sees something cooking in this big thing. Some kind of meat and something that kind of looks like a torso, maybe a human torso. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Basically, that's supposed to be the meat of the victims. But I don't know if she put it together yet, or if she was just looking. So you can see he pulls up with the truck. He opens the door. And he comes in with a sack. And a creepy smile. And a rope. And she's like, what are you doing? He's like, don't worry. He's like, you just cooperate. And she grabs a knife. He's like, there's no need to do that. Nobody's gonna hurt you. And then he grabs her broom and knocks the knife out of her hand. He's just slapping her with the broom. He's like hitting her with the broom handle. And he's laughing. He's actually enjoying this. Because he knocked her out. Okay, now he's gonna tie her up, I guess. Tying her arms behind her back. And he puts a cloth in her mouth so she can't scream, I guess. He puts her in the sack. realizes he forgot to close the door or something. He had the door for the thing, and he goes in, closes it, and comes back. It's a nice little touch, nice little detail. Gotta lock up and get the lights. Cost of electricity is enough to put a man out of business. Disturbing lighting on this part. And she's starting to like squirm. And he's like poking her with a stick. And like giggling and laughing and looking very demonic. He's like, you got nothing to worry about. I'll be there soon. This guy's messed up. Okay, so we're still driving. This guy's got some pearly white teeth, though, I gotta admit. Takes care of his teeth. So he's just giggling with joy. And he sees something. It's the hitchhiker guy, I guess it's his son, maybe. He's like half-wit. He's got like a bunch of roadkill or something. Like, come here, you nap-haired idiot. It's like hitting him with a broom. He's like, you almost got caught. It's like, I told you to stay away from that graveyard. So I guess he's the one that's robbing the bodies or whatever. So they're all part of one demented family. So now they continue to the house, to the farmhouse of death. It's like, I told you never to leave your brother alone. I told you. That's Leatherface's brother, I guess. Okay, so they bring her inside the farmhouse, and she's screaming. He's like, look what your brother did to the door. Oh, there's Leatherface, wearing a different mask, I guess. He's disciplining Leatherface, and he's whimpering like a child. So the hitchhiker guy puts her on a chair, ties her up. She's struggling, of course. And he takes off the sack, and the hitchhiker guy recognizes her. And he's laughing. He's like, oh, it's you. And he's poking her and poking her. Their face in his own way is telling him that nobody got away. He's like, are you sure? You damn fool. You ruined the door. Like he just wanted to find a reason to beat him with that broomstick. So finally go upstairs and get Grandpa. So he hurries upstairs. He goes up to Sally. I'll fix you some supper in a few minutes. She will be fixed into supper. He tells Leatherface to get back in the kitchen. He's like, get back on there, get back in there. Like, just take it easy. Take it easy. It's like over the top as all this is. It's like, is this really happening? Like, it feels like it could really happen. You can imagine like being in that situation and being like, how the hell did I get into this situation? So now they're bringing down Grandpa, but he needs Leatherface's help. He helps bring Grandpa down to the steps. See, I thought the first time I saw it that was a corpse, but it's just a really old guy, I guess, who just sits up in a rocking chair all day in the attic or whatever that room was. Okay. So now there's Grandpa. They set him down next to her. And they move the chair closer. Now what's happening? Oh yeah, okay, now I remember. They cut her finger. Grandpa's sucking the blood off of her finger. Cause that's how was he a vampire or something? That's disturbing. Absolutely disgusting. He really seems to be enjoying that blood. And she passes out. Transition to the moon, I guess. What is that? Of course, it's a full moon. Another long moon transition shot. Okay, now she's coming to slowly. And she sees a chicken. That chicken, I guess. I don't know, stuffed chicken. Some more bones. And the old dude. She remembers where she is and starts screaming. And everyone's at the table eating dinner. And they're all mocking her. And the arms of the chair are actual real human arms. And she's screaming and they're all screaming and howling like wolves. So the dad's like, shut up, on the lamp. The chandelier is made of a real human head. That's creepy. It's like, please, you can make them stop. And they just keep mocking her. She's back this made my stomach hurt the first time I saw it. It's like, you're crazy. The hitchhiker's like, he's just a cook, talking to the dead. And he's like, wait, me and Leatherface do all the work. He's like, shut your mouth. Oh, what he was saying was that the old guy doesn't like killing. He's like, I just don't take no pleasure in killing. So he's begging. Is just laughing very awkwardly. And she starts going nuts. More nuts than ever. And you're getting like a lot of eye close-up shots. And shots of the old guy giggling and laughing. It's just crazy. Over the top. Yet somehow realistic. The grittiness, I guess, makes it feel like this really could be happening. And Leatherface approaches again. And he's like, no need to torture the poor girl, get on with it. Okay. Alright, so stuff is happening, I suppose. So now Grandpa is going to... They're gonna give Grandpa the kill. Oh my god, just going nuts. So don't worry, Grandpa's the best killer there ever was. Never took more than one whack. Grandpa's the best, won't hurt a bit. So they cut her loose from the chair. And then they bend her over the little bucket that they put on the floor. And Leatherface is trying to put a mallet in Grandpa's hand. Where she's trying to resist, trying to struggle, trying to get free. Grandpa keeps dropping the mallet. But doesn't even have the strength to hold it. He has like Mr. Burns' level of strength. It's like, hit her. Hit that B word. Oh, and he dropped it into the bucket, or the thing. Yeah, bucket, I guess. That was close. And Leatherface is like trying to help him. Oh, he got her that time, but not very hard. second window she jumped out of. And now it's almost kind of daytime. Just looking around. Run, get out of there. Get out of there. She's beat up pretty bad. There's no way she could outrun Leatherface now. So now the hitchhiker guy is out there first, running after her. And here comes Leatherface. And the hitchhiker guy's messing with her, not running as fast as he could be. And they're about at the end of the driveway, I guess you can call it. Oh, and he's like slicing her up from behind. Oh, and here comes a truck. And boom. Oh man. So the hitchhiker gets run over by the truck driver. Truck driver stops. Gets out. He's like, what the hell? He sees this bloody girl, and the guy with the chainsaw, he runs back in the truck, pulls her in, closes the door, and Leatherface is like slicing the door, so they get out the other side. Grabs a wrench. Nice. Smart move. Get a weapon. For crying out loud. So they're both running. And then the driver, throws a wrench right in Leatherface's head. And then he falls down in the chainsaw. He cuts his own leg by accident with the chainsaw. That was pretty disgusting. So now he's got a limp. And the truck driver's just like, I'm out of here. And then she flags down another truck. Like a little pickup truck. She jumps in the back. Jump, hurry up, jump, 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 jump. Get in there. Go. Whew. That was a close one. Dang. She's covered in blood and she's laughing out of insanity. Now he's doing his little dance there with the chainsaw. And she's gonna have some PTSD after that, that's for sure. Great shot of Leatherface dancing with the sun rising. And we cut to black. And that is the end of the movie. Whew, that was something. Definitely a disturbing movie. Yeah, very, like I said, somehow realistic, even though it's completely over the top. Very well done. And it's a movie that, again, even if people haven't seen it, almost everybody has heard of the name, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so it stood the test of time just by its name alone. Anyway, that'll do it for this video, and that'll do it for this Halloween. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.